Hey guys, it's Rocsi Diaz and I am rolling out.
All right, hello everyone. This is Chelsea Alexandra with Rolling Out. Super excited today. I have Rocsi Diaz in the building at Essence Festival of Culture. How are you feeling at this moment?
I'm super happy to be here. Super happy to be sitting down with AT&T. This is actually a really, really cool gig. I'm really happy.
I love that so much. And yes, you are one of the celebrity hosts for this weekend. So, how does it feel just to represent it?
It's awesome. It's always a pleasure and an honor to be able to come back home. I'm from New Orleans. So anytime that Essence is around, I'm like guaranteed I know that I'm going to be back around this time. I love to see my city thrive and all the people that are enjoying the city and enjoying Essence and what it means. It's been going down in New Orleans for a very long time. So it's always a special time.
Well, that being said, what does Essence Fest mean to you on a personal note?
Essence Fest for me is just like, it's like a big family reunion, especially for me. I see friends that I probably haven't seen in a long time, speaking on different panels, meeting up with people at the shows. It's always a good time. It's about unity, bringing people together, celebrating our uniqueness, our cultures, and supporting one another in our entrepreneurship endeavors too. Like so many beautiful Black businesses that are thriving, and we get to really get to know new businesses and support each other. So I really like that.
I love that so much. And we got to talk about you, right? So media, you've done so much for the culture. Of course, 106 in Park, I know you get that all the time. But you're also on ABC doing your thing. You have a podcast on the way. Yeah, so just how does it feel to just, still be doing your thing out here and also being a positive influence or a role model for people that are aspiring to be, in the business like you?
It's a blessing for sure to still be here and still ticking. I'm still going. I think that it's been a really great journey. My transition has been amazing. I pray that it's inspirational to young women, especially young women of color who want to be journalists and want to be in this field, to keep on thriving, never give up. Trust me, there's dry spouts and you don't know where you're going to end up, but also staying authentically true to yourself and not allowing people to put you in a box and say you can do one thing, but you can do all things is really important because if I would have just stuck to Rocsi from 106 in Park, and if I didn't evolve, I wouldn't have made it to Good Morning America without learning along the way. So it's okay to keep your authenticity, but it's also great to learn as well.
I like that. I guess when it comes to, your career, can you tell us like an obstacle and how did you overcome it?
There's obstacles all the time. Again, you never know when your next yes is going to be. You never know when your next paycheck is going to be. The entertainment business is not one that is like, oh, guaranteed, So you just got to keep thriving. You just got to keep going and knowing that God got you and it's going to work out no matter what. You really have to have strong faith, a great circle, a team around you, and just keep your nose out of mess.
Yes.
Keep your resume clean.
Absolutely. I do have a kind of like a personal question, right? So women in the industry, I would say a lot more women are dominating, right? But how have you navigated that? And just dealt with, I'm sure you've had people that probably made it a little difficult or whatever. So how did you kind of navigate that?
You as women in the industry, you really have to be on your game. You have to know, you have to come prepared. You almost have to come double prepared than the men. You have to show that you're a professional. And it sucks that you have to go above and beyond when others really don't have to. But it's just like one of those things that as a woman that you like to have to continuously prove yourself. So always continuously proving yourself. But you want to be known as that person that's prepared and ready to go and that's easy to count on and easy to work with is very important too. Very important, especially as a woman, because don't let us have one bad day because then it's all of a sudden she's this, she's that, and it's so unfair. So I just always keep that in mind. I really, really do. Learn how to beat your own face and do your own hair because you never know when you can get called. It's those things that are really important, to know in this business as a journalist. You never know.
I love it. So you do have your podcast coming. I also see you cook.
Right,
I see. Okay, she was like, correction. Well, what can we expect to see on your podcast coming up?
My podcast is really more about uplifting, each one teach one, paving the way, and just really good conversations and safe places for people. So people in the industry and true life stories as well. So really motivational place to be that we can learn from each other. No cattiness, no pettiness, no none of that stuff. It's not what I'm into.
I like that. I've done so much already, and you're still going, like you said. But any like bucket list career opportunity that you haven't done yet? Can you tell us?
Well, I'm not an anchor yet at GMA, so until I'm sitting in that chair next to Robin and Strahan, I'm probably not going to be satisfied. But and my best friend is here; she's my witness. I always said it doesn't get bigger than Good Morning America, and I always said I'm not going back to New York unless it's a GMA type check. And then manifesting, and look at it now, it's like it's coming into fruition. So I pinch myself every day. I'm like, oh my gosh, just seeing those big Good Morning America doors, you're like. I tear up thinking about it. I'm like, wow, this is pretty cool. And everybody that's followed me along the way and cheerleading me on, it's like, it's not just me up there. It's like all of us up there representing for the culture.
I love that so much. 106 in Park. I know there's rumors that it could come back.
There's been rumors for 10.
I know you're tired of it.
Damn show. There's been rumors ever since I left.
I got you. Would you ever go back if they were to bring it back?
I would go back if Terrence J was next to me. I would definitely go back. I think 106 in Park left the void. I do believe that there's someone, a great duo or someone that's out there, or old host, that can come back and bring it back in a new form. I don't think we'll be watching top 10 videos anymore, but maybe we'll be watching top 10 reels and Instagrams and TikToks and trends. It might change a little bit, but I've heard the rumors. And if it did, I think that it would be great because it's definitely a void and there's not a place for the culture to go speak freely. And you go to these big shows and you go to the night shows, you only get like 1 minute. You get one segment, which people don't realize in TV time is like nothing. When you went to 106 in Park as a guest, you had like the whole show. You got to promote your brand, you got to promote your movie, you got to promote, you had multiple segments on the show. So I think that there's a void for that, and we need to bring it back somehow, some way.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for just being a part of the culture, setting the trends, and we can't wait to see what you do next.
Thank you.